Hey guys, today we're going to react to Headlong Flight by Rush in the Clockwork Angel store. Apparently it has a drum solo and link in the description if you guys want to check out the original upload. And I don't think this was recommended by any subscriber, I just saw this on the recommended page, so I decided to finally check it out to see what's up with this, because apparently it has a drum solo, so I'm very interested. And so I will tell you guys an update on some things real quick. First of all, I'm doing a little bit more of Rush because apparently that's what you guys are interested in, so I'll continue doing that. But I think there's also a little bit of a public for YouTube and Genesis, so that's going to be put aside as well. I mean, not put aside as in just completely ignored or something, but like put aside as in secondary objectives, because apparently Rush is in the top, then these two, then I want to try like Van Halen and other bands, but the thing is sometimes the reactions get blocked, so I can't really upload them to YouTube and you guys can't watch. So there's no like it's not worth for me to try bands that just get me blocked or something like that. For example, I tried to upload Foo Fighters and apparently I couldn't because it was blocked, and apparently I cannot react to Foo Fighters, and that's a shame. But and other bands like Two or Van Halen, sometimes I do get to upload, but only with my face on it. I can't really show the video. That's the only issue I have. And sometimes I just really like showing the video, so that sucks. And I've been learning music theory to actually try to give more insight and more commentary on the song itself, structurally, instead of just feeling the song. I mean, feeling the song is as important. I feel like it's a cool analysis as well, but structurally is also interesting, and I want to learn more about music theory, so that's why I'm trying to learn it. And on day one I'll do like a video in the future where it's titled like learning music theory in 30 days or something. I'm not really sure how it's gonna be titled. Then I'm going to tell you my experience on 30 days. I don't know if I'm going to be better, if I'm going to be worse, but we'll see. So let's start with this one.
Journeys of this great adventure, they didn't always feel that way. I don't forget it because I like it. There's not good action on the same. Some days were long, wish that I could live on again. Some nights were bright.
Okay, so I lost my mouse for a second, but I'm going to rewind a little bit so I can talk about my first impressions of the song, the first 2 minutes. Apparently, it sounds a little bit like a heavier song than usual. Like, for example, Rush is a little bit proggy, kind of groovy. The bass is a little bit softer than this, and this one is heavy as hell, and I really like it, honestly. For me, I just really appreciate heavy songs like heavy bands in general, like Led Zeppelin, Motley Crue. Anything hard rock for me is really good. Most of the time, sometimes it can be mediocre, but most of the time it's just really good. If you have like a heavy band, like for example, Motorhead that I recently reacted to, but I can't do it anymore because it gets blocked, and so it's not really worth it, like I said before. But in this song, I feel like the bass from Geddy Lee is very heavy, and it's really supporting the guitar here. And the drums are doing a great job just filling in the gaps and continuing the momentum, the pace of the song to continue being heavy and doesn't really lose its balance, I'd say. It doesn't really overwhelm the guitar, for example, it just stays in there, keeps up the beat, and the guitar just continues to be shredded and kind of distorted, but not really distorted like most heavy songs. The bass does the like kick, if you know what I mean, like the kick, like the drum does as well. When you're listening to it on headphones like I do. The sound quality of this one doesn't really sound as good as the other ones because it's probably fan made. Like, I don't think this is like from the soundboard and everything else. But I just want to say real quick, I really like the stage decoration. Like somebody said to me that there are a lot of alchemy symbols in the band history or the band tours as well. Not really sure if they mean anything deep or like there's a secret message or anything like that, but I would like it. I would like if it actually had a secret message or anything. It may be just to look cool. I think this is a Les Paul, but I'm not really sure. Which looks pretty cool because it's golden. I don't know much about guitars, by the way. I'm just saying from my experience, which is very little, because I don't even have a electric guitar myself. But just like the popcorn machine, which is apparently to make up for the lost space after they got rid of the amplifiers and stuff like that, because technology evolves and stuff. But there's a vinyl right here. I don't know what that is, but there are a lot of like I think it's clockwork, right? The clockwork style, a bunch of gears, the clock on his drums. It looks very nice. I really like it, honestly. So let's continue.
Across the stars, I learned to fight, I learned to love, and learn to be I learned everything I can learn. Goes wrong, and then it always be your way. I don't forget, I'll never forget. I wouldn't trade it all for today. Love me with love. I wish that I could live again. I'm not here for love. I wish that I could live again. I am stuck on fire, against the windows.
Okay, so I'm going to pause right here. So I think we're going to like an instrumental break or maybe the drum solo that I'm very much anticipating for. But I just want to say, some people tell me that Geddy Lee's voice kind of got a little bit, like a lower pitch and a little because he's older now and everything else that happened. But honestly, I feel like his voice is still up there. Like he may have degraded a little bit, but he's still up there. He still has the passion for it pretty much. And I'm not sure how he does now because apparently this was not sure what date it says right here because I can't see half of my monitor. Not sure if you guys know this, but half of my monitor is not showing up because it's broken. So I really literally cannot see what date it is right here. But I'm assuming it's 2012 because it's the Clockwork Angel store. Maybe I'm wrong, not sure. I guess I'll have to see later. But yeah, his vocals are doing great, and the new Peart, even though he's older here, as you can see, he's doing great on the drums as well. Like he's keeping up, he's completing the gaps and doing everything else. It's just fantastic, and I really love it. Alice's guitar, I think he has I don't remember the name, but it's a pain that you feel after some time playing guitar. I remember right now because I don't speak English natively, if you guys know what I mean. Yeah, I really cannot remember right now. It's a weird name with like a lot of R's, I think. But yeah, he plays really well, and the guitar sounds very distorted and heavy and very nice. I'm not sure if this is a new song, but it does sound modern. Don't think this is from the 80s or the 70s. I think it sounds from maybe the 90s and forwards, but not really. It doesn't really sound old. And I like the quick tempo changes as well. In this one, the variations, it sounds very nice, especially from the drums. Not really from Alex or Getty's bass, like they keep a standard progression, but you just sometimes not improvises, but I guess there's a quick variation all of a sudden in some parts here and there, which I find really cool, and adds a little bit of flavor and charm to the song as well. So apparently we're going to head into an instrumental break or a drum solo. So let's see what that's about. Okay, so I think that's the end of the song. Let me back up a little bit. Holy, okay, that drum solo is fantastic, and honestly, honestly, he maybe, I think he was 60s here, not really sure. But his drumming skills are on point, even though he probably hurts a little bit more. It's a little bit more difficult because he's older and everything else. And I feel like he's focusing a little bit more on his craft. Like sometimes I see his face, and I mean New Peart, and I see that he's a little bit too focused, and that's probably because he's really focused on actually mastering his craft, which I appreciate him as an artist because he doesn't really just he isn't a drummer, he's a musician, if you know what I mean. Like he wants to be the best at what he does, and he wants it to be the best he possibly can, you know? And I think that's pretty impressive, you know? Like you can really see on his face that he's having a fun time, even though it might be difficult, because he's smashing the drums all the time for like 3 hours or so. I'm not really sure how long the tour was, and he's probably missing his family and everything else. But he's doing a fantastic job, even under those circumstances, you know. So yeah, like in a nutshell, I really like the song. It kind of sounded like an instrumental, but then there were the vocals. Um, as in like it was such an epic instrumental section that it sounds very proggy, kind of heavy prog, I'd say. But with Geddy Lee's vocals, that kind of remind me of a little bit of early Rush as well, because they were kind of heavier at the beginning, then they turned a little bit softer because of the 80s and keyboards and synthesizers and stuff. And then they're back to more heavy stuff. Because I'd say nowadays people like to listen to more of a heavy type of songs and stuff from rock, and not really the soft stuff anymore. So it makes sense why they would, like make that switch, and it feels natural to them. It's not like Rush is known just for the synthesizers and keyboards and stuff. They're known for being Rush in every single genre possible. And I really like this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. But now I'm going to look at the lyrics to find out more about what he's actually singing. Okay, so I read a little bit of the lyrics to try to find out what he's actually talking about, and apparently, according to Geddy Lee, it's about our hero looking back over his life and seeing all the good and all the bad things he had done, and yet he still came to the conclusion that if he was pushed, he would do it all over again. So pretty much it's maybe I'm not really sure if this is like a concept album where there's a hero and stuff like that, and at the end of the album there's this song right here where he looks back on what he did. Or maybe it's an actual like out of person perspective on his life. Not sure if Geddy was the one that wrote this. Apparently so. Let's see. Who wrote? It was written by all of them. So I guess you also had a little bit of importance and dialects as well. And I'd say it's probably because this was released in 2012. maybe it's like looking back at their lives and putting that on the character where the hero of the story or the character here is them in a way, where they are looking towards their past life because they're old at this point, they're 60 or so, something like that. And they're looking back at their life, thinking about reflecting about what they did right and what they did wrong, and still thinking that they would do it all over again, because it is what it is, and it was good, and no matter the bad stuff that happened, it was still a good life, you know. And I think that's very nice. I don't think it's a depressing song or anything like that. And by the way, there's some symbols on the cover of the album. I wonder if it means anything. You know, I'm probably has to do the alchemy stuff that was mentioned to me. So yeah, I think that's the end of this reaction. If you guys have any other interpretations on songs, please comment down below. And other songs are better want me to react to, do that as well. Leave a like, subscribe, whatever. Bye.